What's going on, boys? NealGuides here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we got a 5-star weak foot. The entire attack, entire front force is going to be all 5-star weak foots. Now we want the CDMs, the centre mids, attacking players to have a 5-star weak foot. And let's go straight into it now. The first addition we're going to add is one that's a new card that I've very much been recently using, and that's Nani. A top tier card, can do everything you really want in the game. Now don't forget, there is 2 versions of this Nani card. Don't forget, of course, we're going for the team of the season version, of course. 5-star, 5-star, high, medium. It speaks for itself. He's got the trait, he's got everything that you do want. And of course, because he's got 5-star, 5-star, good agility and balance, you put a hunter on him, you get his finishing up. He's one of the best cards in the game. For the price you can pay from around about 500k, I think he's an absolute steal. In fact, I've got one of the versions. I play him off chemistry. If you can get him on full chemistry, even better. But I actually play him off chem. I'm in my team, I play him off chem. But I think he's still a formidable player. Used him for a few games, but that's all you need to know with this guy. Just by looking at stats alone, you know he's a top tier card. And then another card that's very much being used, another card that I've been using as well recently, is Atal. Now Atal has always been known to be a very good player. There's only one thing I don't like about Atal, is he does lack that composure. That is probably the biggest issue with Atal. I would still put Neymar ahead of him. I know in theory he's shorter, and you can argue, some people say he's got better, but Neymar has a unique dribbling. That's number one. Yes, Neymar's a tad bit slower and lacks the physical and aggression defending, but it's the composure that makes the biggest difference, in my opinion. And that's why I prefer Neymar as a natural player as opposed to Atal. But either way, he's still a very good card. We're going to add Neymar in as well. How could you not? 5-star, 5-star again. So basically got a front 3, you can argue, of all 5-star, 5-stars. That's the main thing. I wanted a front 3 of all 5-star, 5-star. We've achieved that, and I think that's the most important thing. So that way we got 3 players, not too expensive, that can all obtain under 1 million coins, or just under, should I say, for the price of that. You can get all 5-star, 5-star. Now to link the team together, we've gone with a player. We wanted to get an icon here. Now there's loads of array of players you can get here. We've gone with Dalglish. Just because he's 5-star, 4-star. So he's got the 5-star weak foot, but he's got the 4-star skill moves, which is, I suppose you can say, not the biggest issues. He can play on the wing. Bear in mind, he can play on the wing. If you put a hunter on him, he hasn't got the best of stamina, don't get me wrong, but if you play him as with a hunter on him, I think he's not a bad card. You can always go if you want for another icon. You basically have free roam here. I'm just going to put him in here just for the sake of it, but you can go with any icon that you want. In fact, what I've done is I've in fact put Overmars as a left mid in this position. So I'm talking about team of the season, not team of the season. Icon moments, Overmars, a top tier player, a player that I use as well. The benefit of this Overmars is that he's got the high agility and balance naturally, good sprint speed, and he's got the stamina. So if we're talking about a 3-5-2, which is system I'm probably going to use, I think he's a top tier card. The only downside is he does have 3-star skill moves, which is somewhat of an issue, don't get me wrong, but as a left mid and right mid, you're rarely going to be using skill moves unless you get into the final third in a 3-5-2. So if you do use skill moves, you can of course replace these players, you can get someone else instead. But I'm going to go ahead with Overmars. As I said, with these 2 icons, you have complete free roam to choose whatever you want. So you can basically swap and change, or you can just get like a placeholder, something like Nakata, a very cheap icon, then just sub them off, and then you can bring on one of the subs that you do have. That's another second option as well. Going over to the center mid, we have Awa. Now again, I wanted this to keeping in line with the rest of the team. I wanted to go with a 5-star, 5-star, but there isn't really that many 5-star, 5-stars, and even if they are, they're not viable. But our the foot birthday card does have a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. And I think as a centre mid, he's really good. Now I get it, his attack defensive stats are not the best, but you put a shadow on it, it resolves most of the issues anyway. His stand tackling is pretty good with the shadow. He's got decent interceptions anyway, and he can play with the work rates high and medium, and that CDM role would stay back while attacking. So again, another addition that I'll say definitely into the team. Now going along the back line, we have gone with Klaus as the first card we want to go with, just because he gives a League 1 link, he gives a link to Neymar. And don't worry, this team of course will get 100 chemistry. I'll show you how that all basically comes to light in a second. Again, we wanted to focus on high agility and balance. It was the most important thing. That for me, that's what I say is the most important thing. You want to prioritize high agility and balance. He does lack some things, but there has a high agility, balance, high pace, and good defense stats. He's definitely a top tier card to be playing in that position. Moving over to the center, we've gone with one of the best center backs in the game, and that is Mukiele. There are other players like Hernandez in Serie A, but Hernandez is a bit too expensive, and I wanted to keep this for about 2.5 million, so at least affordable for some. And some going to be like, oh, I don't have 2 million coins, but during team of the season, it's pretty much very much easy to get coins. If you are playing, until for your rewards, you're pretty much easy to get the coins anyway. But from rewards, 3-star, medium. Don't let this fool you. I've been using that card in centre back. I've been using his Halloween card since the intervention of the Halloween cards when they came into the game, and I think he's been one of the best cards I've used all year round. He is medium though, but his positioning is not 9 out of 10, it's 8 out of 10, but his defensive stats make up for it. He's been a top tier card, top tier centre back, and of course he does have that 6'2" stature as well, which really does help. And I'll say definitely one of the best centre backs in the game. Got everything you want from physicality, defending, and pace. Now going over to the other centre back, now you got two choices. You can go with anyone else. I've gone with Kimpembe. Now if you're watching this and Kimpembe is not there, just feel free to use someone like Samba here instead. That's a very simple solution. But the Kimpembe is currently available right now, so if you got time and you can get that card, go ahead and get him. I think, you know what, for basically a free, I think he's actually a really good card. High, good agility and balance, slap a shadow on him. I think he's a really good card. Lacks a dribbling, but that's not important for a centre back. But I think if you do have the money, definitely go ahead and do the time shot. So definitely go ahead and get him. If you don't, the second card you can get is you can get Samba, because Samba is the same league and he does give the French links as well. I think it's called Samba or something along those lines. I'll double check for you. Sambia, should I say? So this is the card I was referring to, Sambia. So you can get Sambia as well, 61k, and I think he's a really good card. So, and he's got the 5-star, 4-star, so you can also play him as left mid or right mid. But I think he's a very good card. So if you're looking for a card, then you can't get Kimpembe because everyone says they never offer suggestions. Definitely go ahead and get Sambia, but Kimpembe is there. For the goalkeepers, I think there isn't really that much choice. We have gone with Areola just to keep the chemistry up. We've gone with Areola. A top tier card. I'll explain to you how this all plays in game as well. And then for the left back, you can basically go whatever you want. In theory, you can get any left back here. So like I mean, if you want to, in theory, you can just put anyone here. You get someone 8 chemistry, so you can, for example, put Jordi Alba there if you wanted to, and get him on 8 chemistry. But just in terms of keeping light with, again, with the order, we've gone with that Brazilian guy in League One. I don't know how to say his name properly, so I didn't want to attempt to butcher it. He is actually a really good card. People are saying his work rates are not the best. Don't worry about the work rates too much, because most of these cards, don't forget, oh that's the wrong one, but don't forget most of these cards, realistically speaking, team of the season cards, it's not, you know, the end of the world. You know, a lot of these cards are going to be on stay back while attacking most of the time, or come back in defense, so the work rate is going to be overridden most of the time. Yes, they'll be better with high, but it's not going to make that much of a deal. But I think as a left back, pure left back, I think he's a really good card. Again, prioritizing a high agility and balance. That is a team. In case you're wondering how it looks in game, that is how. So everyone gets, so we get 100 chemistry in total, 2.5 around about that. Should be going down around about Thursday time ish. But 2.5 you can get it in. The players that get the lower chem is Mukiele gets 7. And Neymar gets 7, and the rest of them are all on full chemistry, par over Mars. If you really want to, you can put like a centre mid icon. If you can afford the likes of Eusebio, go ahead and put him there, or Cruyff. But we've gone with Overmars, just in an element of keeping the budget down. Now in terms of formations in game, I've gone with a 3-5-2 just because that's the formation that I like playing. I think if you've got this many attacking players, you want to have fun in the game. And I was thinking about going something like this. So this is the thing. Who goes CDM is a difficult one. Now I think Klaus can actually play that CDM role very well. And I think if you do something like that, I think you end up getting a really good team. And the good thing is you can mix and match. So if you want to put Overmars there and put a tile there, go ahead and do it, because they're all 5-star, 5-star. But, well, the attack is 5-star, 5-star there, but they all got the 5-star weak foot. The entire front line and one of the centre mids got a 5-star weak foot. So you completely have free roam in that regard. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this team. Thank you for watching. Take it easy, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.